Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the topic electronic spreadsheet. See, for electronic spreadsheet we are going to use the OpenOffice software. You can see this is the symbol of OpenOffice. I have already taught you how to use the OpenOffice writer, but for this we are going to use OpenOffice Calci. So how we will start it? We will go to the start menu, then we will open OpenOffice, then under that we will get OpenOffice Calci. Okay, so I am just starting from here. It is the shortcut menu which has been created on my desktop. So after opening this, you will see this kind of window is going to come. Okay, in this you have to select this one, spreadsheet. Now what is spreadsheet? See, this software is a powerful spreadsheet program which allows us to store and work with a list of data. Okay, so we can perform the calculations and we can create charts and reports using this. And OpenOffice Calci is a program which is used to create, format, and compute numbers. It also displays the data in rows and columns, which makes us easy to understand the data. Okay, so it is easy to compute the numbers and allow different ways to format the data including charts and reports. So in this you can see we have 65,536 rows. So here you can see these are the rows 1 2 3 4. Like this you can, if you scroll there till the down, if you can enter the data, then you will see we have 65,536 rows and we have 1024 columns. So these are the columns A, B, C, D, E, F, like that. We have these columns. So you can scroll from here and you can see the columns. You can see how the rows, how the column names has been represented. A, B, C, D, E, F till Z it is going to be there, and after that Z, you can see it again starts with double A, like A, B, A, C, A, D, like that. And after that, when it will end up to AZ, then you can see it will start from BA. Okay, now it is starting with the B. So B, then A, B, like BB, BC, BD, like that. And after that, again, after completing this series, it will start with CA, CB, CC, like that. Okay, so it continues till 1024 columns. Okay, now next thing is, in this we have two things, one is workbook and one is worksheet. See, this you can see, this is what, this is a workbook. So it is like a book, it contains different pages, or it holds different worksheets. Okay, so worksheet is composed of columns and rows that are similar to an accounting ledger, and it displays characters like letters and numbers, and we can do computation in this. So this is what, this is a worksheet, and this whole is what, this whole is a workbook. And you can see by default what is the name, by default the name of this file is Untitled 1, so we can rename it according to us. Okay, now in this window we have the title bar, so this one is your title bar. Then after that we have the menu bar, this is the menu bar. Then we have the standard toolbar. Okay, this one is your standard toolbar. Then we have the formatting toolbar. In formatting we can use various formattings for the data. Then we have the active cell. Active cell means the cell which we have selected. Like I have clicked here, so this is the selected cell, this is the active cell. Okay, that means we are going to type here, we are going to enter the data here. Next thing is your formula bar. So this is your formula bar. Here you can enter the formulas, you can apply the formulas on the data. Then these are your column headings, these are your row headers. Then you have the worksheet area, so this whole white area is known as the worksheet area. These are your sheet tabs, like first is your sheet 1, this is your sheet 2, this is your sheet 3. As I told you that this whole is a workbook, and these are the worksheets. So worksheets are like pages in a book. Okay, we can add more worksheets from here. If we click here, Then we can add more worksheets. It's asking that we want to enter the worksheet before current worksheet or after the current sheet. So like this we can enter the number of sheets here. We can add more sheets here. Like suppose I want to make a sheet of 9th class, 10th class, 11th class, 12th class. So I can make different worksheets in a single workbook. Now next thing is your status bar. So this is the status bar. It displays the spreadsheet current status. Okay, it may display the number of sheets available, like we are using 3 by 3 worksheets. Okay, so next is your scroll bar. We have two scroll bars. One is from left to right, that is horizontal scroll bar. One is from top to bottom, that is vertical scroll bar. So what is the difference between the workbook and the worksheet? See, workbook is a multi-page document and each page in a workbook is called a worksheet, and the active worksheet is displayed in the document window. So you can see that by default the name is Untitled 1, and by default the sheet's name is Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. And all these intersection of row and column, all these are known as the cell. Okay, now if we want to find out the address of these cells, suppose I'm writing here apple. Now if I ask you that what is the address of this cell, so you will start with the column header. Column header is F and row header is 8. So its cell address is F8. Like similarly, if I ask the cell address of this cell, so the column header is I and the row header is 13. So the address will be I13. Like this you will calculate the cell address. So the next topic is spreadsheet navigation. See, these are the buttons used for spreadsheet navigation. That means if we want to move from one sheet to the other sheet. Okay, like these are, first is move to the first. That means if we are going to click here, it will bring us to the first sheet. Okay, that means sheet 1. If we are going to click here, it will take us to the last sheet in which we have worked. And this one is for bringing the sheet towards left one by one and this towards right one by one. Okay, after that, how we can create and save the spreadsheets. See, the shortcut key for creating a spreadsheet is Ctrl+N, or you can go to the file, click new. From here you can select this spreadsheet. So this is how you can create a new spreadsheet. And how you are going to save it, you will just go to the file menu, then click here as save as. Then after that you will find out the location where you want to save it. Now we have find out the location where we want to save this file. So here we are going to give the name to this file, like I am giving class 9 spreadsheet. So we have given this name. Now you can see what is the extension of this file. This file will be saved with the extension .ods. As we have learned in OpenOffice Writer, the extension was .odt, but in this the extension will be .ods. So we are going to click on the save button and our file will be saved. Now you will see the name has been changed from Untitled 1 to class 9 spreadsheet.ods. This is how we are going to save the spreadsheet. Now how we are going to open an existing spreadsheet. See, we will go to the file, we will click on open and the shortcut key is Ctrl+O. So we will click here. Now we can find out the sheet. Suppose we have saved other spreadsheets also, then we can click it and open. That means how we are going to open an existing spreadsheet. So by default, what is the extension of calc file? It is .ods. Okay, now next thing is your understanding cells in a spreadsheet. See, I have told you that these are the column headers and these are the row headers. So according to that, I told you how we can find out the cell address. Like in C, what will be the cell address? Its cell address is C6, and you can even see here that it is C6. Now we are clicking on here, so it will be B is the column header and 9 is the row header, so the cell address will be B9. So this is how we are going to calculate the cell address. And the box which you can see here, it is also known as a cell pointer. See, this was the way to calculate the cell address on the current sheet. But if suppose we have written something here, like in the sheet 2 we have written in C12, okay, this is C and this is 12. Suppose here I have written class 9. Now I want to give the reference in the sheet 1. It is the same workbook. Now I want to give the reference of this sheet 2 cell in the sheet 1. So here I can write down sheet 2, then I have to put the exclamation mark, then C, then 12. Okay, so this is how I can give the reference to the that cell which has been written in the other sheet. Now if I want to give the reference of any cell which is in the another workbook means this workbook is class 9 spreadsheet. If I have made another workbook and I want to make the reference there, so there I need to write like this. In the big brackets we will write account, suppose this is the address, dot ods. Now this is the worksheet workbook name. After that, see, we need to give the space here. Now after that we will write sheet 2, then exclamation, then C12. So this is how we are going to give the reference of the other workbook. So suppose we have made another workbook with the name account.ods, so we will write the name in the big brackets. After that we will write the cell address like this. Okay, now if we want to calculate the sum, suppose here we have written the values like 13, 14, 15, 16, and again here also we have written the values like 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I want to calculate the sum of these values. So here I can put the formula is equals to, whenever we are going to write the formula, it will always start with the equal to sign. So equal to, then we will write sum. After that we will put the bracket sign. Then we have to give the range of the numbers which we want to add. Like I want to add, this is what, this is B1, this is C1. So I want to add like if I want to calculate from B1 to B5, then I will write B1, now put the colon, now B5 and put the enter. So here you can see, here we have selected this cell, so output is here. Okay, if I want the output here, so I will write down equal to sum, in bracket I will write, suppose I want to add only three rows, B1 to B3, so I will write B1 colon B3. Now you will see the output is 39. So this is how we will calculate. So till here you can practice, and we are going to study further in the next video. Thank you.